What's up, everybody? Bill here. We're gonna do a quick automotive. I did an automotive repair, and I'm gonna show you guys how I did it. It was pretty easy. I have an '05 Ford Ranger 2.3 liter truck, and my windshield wiper washer unit stopped working. So, I checked the fuse. The fuse was fine. So the next step would be to replace the washer pump, and that's what I did. So I'll show you the old one. I already did the job, but I can still show you how I did it and explain to you how I did it. It's pretty easy, actually. So hang on one second. So this is the old one right here, okay? That's the old washer pump right there, okay? And I got the new one off Amazon. Okay, if it was really inexpensive, it was less than 20 bucks. And like you can see on the thumbnail, they give you like all new lines and little connector pieces in case it wasn't the pump. It might be a clogged line. You can just replace all those lines. They give you everything from the pump all the way to the grommet that the pump plugs into, all the way to the sprayers. They give you everything brand new for less than 20 bucks. So pretty damn good deal. But let me show you what I did here. So hang on, I'll be right back. Okay, I got my tweaker light on now. I'll show you basically what I did here. Okay, so let's check this out. Okay, so basically the pump is located, let's see, right behind this hose right here. Let me see if you can see that. It's right behind the hose there, right there. It's hard to see. It's right back there. It's on the side of the reservoir right here. Okay, it just plugs in down there. And that one hose is like right in the way. It's right underneath there. It's right there, okay? It plugs in there, okay? So basically, let me show you what we got here. All you have to do, okay, is unplug the power from that, okay? And what I did is I took a pair of long needle nose and I squeezed it, okay? And I squeezed it and pried it off, okay? It's just plug. You pull that off, and then you pull off the old hose from the little outlet there. That's where it gets pumped out of, okay? And then this little guy right here just plugs straight into the reservoir right there, okay? That reservoir. There's a little area on the side. It just plugs into that. So you disconnect the power and the water spout hose, and you just grab this unit and you pull it straight out. You just pull it out. You just grab it and you just pull it or jiggle it and it'll come out, okay? If it won't, you can get a screwdriver in there and kind of help it out a little bit, but it'll pull right out, okay? Then you just basically get the new one. And before I even tried to push it back in, I put the water outlet tube back on. I just used the old tubes because I didn't feel like rerunning all new tube, and because it seemed like it was fine, it wasn't leaking or nothing. So I put the old one back on, and then I did not put the power back on yet, so because I didn't want to have it in my way. So I just put the tube back on for that, grabbed the unit, reach under there, and felt it go into the hole, okay? And I just pushed it in. It went in. This part went right in, right there, okay? And then I got my power and pushed it on to there, okay? The little plug pushed right on there, and then filled it up, and that's it. And my wiper washers work now. I'll show you, okay? It was getting to be a pain in the ass not having like my windshield clean. You know, I was having to dump water in it every other morning to, you know, because the sun shines on my face in the morning on the way to work. See, it's working. Just like new, man. Okay. So very cool. Very easy. Just not anybody could do it, you know. So I just wanted to share that with you know, anybody that was curious to want to try to do the thing, do the job yourself. It's really not hard. You know, it just goes down there. Right there. There's the unit right there underneath that hose. Let me see if I can zoom in. It's right there. See the plug going into it? That's the unit right there. Okay, that's the new one. And it works fine. And you know, just as a precaution, use the let me show you what I use. Hang on. Oh yeah, before I forget to tell you, okay, I did have to remove one little line right there at the top. It's just a little thing you, hang on. Ah, shoot, sorry. I removed one little piece right there. That just pushes out. That way you can get the one wire out of your way. Okay. And then I took the air cleaner box and pulled it off and put it out of the way so I could sorry, so I could reach better. Okay, so I put just this comes right off. It's real easy. And then you have a little more room to work, you know, because you want to get your hand in there to push it in. Okay, I just didn't want to leave that part out, so hang on one sec. Okay, I think what happened is I used a mixture of water and like regular Windex, and I think that killed the old motor. So make sure when you refill it, you use stuff that's made for that, because I think if you start using other stuff, it'll make your motor go bad. So this is what I use. I got it at AutoZone for like $5, and that's how much it took to fill it. So I have some leftovers. So hopefully this can help anybody that wants to, you know, save $100 or $50 and try to do the job yourself. It's super easy. So thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. And hope you have a great day, and we'll catch you later. See ya.